Hi, my name is Olivia. I've landed just in time to catch another segment of Daily AI Prompts for Job Seekers with William Craig III. Today, Mr. Craig will be demonstrating another powerful prompt to help us use AI effectively in our job search. I can't wait to see what he's going to share with us. And the best part is, I can watch the replay on his LinkedIn profile or his YouTube channel at Get Up and Get a Job. Okay, fasten your seatbelts. Mr. Craig is about to take off.
Oh, thank you so much, Olivia. And welcome back to those of you who have been following this series, either in person or by watching the replays. And a warm welcome if it's your first time joining. This is Daily AI Prompts for Job Seekers. I'm William Craig III, a business and career strategist. Excuse me. Today's segment is exciting. It's about how to connect or reconnect with your college alum to crack the hidden job market code. Oh my, oh my. Look, if you're new to the series, I have a clear mission to help you move beyond overwhelm and into action. Fact is, people who randomly put out resources with hundreds of AI prompts are well-meaning, but sometimes too many prompts can actually be paralyzing. So Daily AI Prompts for Job Seekers is focused on giving you just one powerful, practical prompt each and every day. Now, doesn't matter how long you've been unemployed, underemployed, or maybe you're just unhappily employed. My goal is to help you run your job search like a well-organized job campaign, one with clarity, confidence, and strategy using AI as your job campaign manager. Oh my goodness. And by the way, if you have missed any of the segments, feel free to visit my LinkedIn profile. There you can watch the replays, or better still, help me out. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's called Get Up and Get a Job. Yep, that's right. Just go to YouTube, type in Get Up and Get a Job, click the subscribe bell, and you'll be notified every time I go live or share a video that I believe will be of help to you. So let's get our party started today. And let's see here. Looks like we've got a couple of comments that have popped in. So John Warner says, good afternoon, William and everyone. Happy Wednesday. Excited for today's session on the hidden job market. Oh my goodness, we got an A student in the house. Thank you, Sir Werner. Let's see here. Dawn Lewis, good afternoon, everyone. We're halfway through the week, and I'm looking forward to what William has for us today. Oh my goodness, you warm my heart, Dawn. Thanks so much. Hey, who is this here? Daniel Velez. At Dawn 100. Okay. Oh, love it. Love it. Glad you're here, Daniel. TJ Richardson. Good morning, all. I'm ready. Oh, my goodness. We got some folks in the house that are ready. And then let's see here. Daniel says, William is sounding and hopefully feeling better today. Yes, I am on the road, not to Morocco, but to recovery. Thank you so much. Feeling a lot better. Not 100 yet, but on my way. So thank you for that. Again, I appreciate all of your prayers and well wishes. And today I'm going to do a demonstration because I have been, over the years, been coaching for a long time, training. This makes year, what is this, 20, training officially for 27 years this year. And coaching, what is it, 13, going on 14 years. And I have been talking about the hidden job market for probably half that time. And I've been telling folks, no, actually, hidden job market. I've been talking about the hidden job market since 2012. So that's 14 years. Yeah. So let's see here. Virginia Smith. Hi, William. Glad you feel better. Thanks for today. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. Thanks for joining, Virginia. I appreciate that. And so what is the hidden job market? I'm not going to spend a lot of time. I do want to do a demo, as I said. But the hidden job market, as I used to coach around it was that 70 to 80% of all the jobs that are actually available right now today are not posted anywhere. Think about that for a moment. 70 to 80% of all the available jobs that are available today, waiting for somebody to get in them, are not posted anywhere. Well, first off, AI has confirmed for me a fact. It's not 78 to 80%. It's actually 80% now. 80%, a hard 80% of the jobs are not posted. And why is that? Why is that? Well, there's several reasons. I'm going to give you a quick one today. Many companies, for example, have referral bonus programs. In other words, if an employee refers someone to a position, that person gets hired, stays for X amount of time, that employee will receive a bonus. Why would they do this? Many of the positions today, okay, we're talking, when is this? February 18th, 2026. Many of the positions today are being filled by referrals, by people who know people, okay? What's another word for that? Yeah, networking. Networking. And so why would companies do this? Because if I'm an employee and person A is someone that I know, and let's say get person A and person B. Now, person B is kind of flaky. Person A is solid. I know both of these people. They're both looking for the same job that I know is available, that's open at my company. I'm not going to recommend person B because I know they're flaky, they're shaky. That if I recommend person B, number one, just for the interview, they could mess things up, which makes who look bad? Right, me. So I'm going to, let alone if they get the job and then turn out to be a flake on the job, right? That's even worse. But person A is solid. So I'm going to recommend person A because when they come and they do a great job, it's not only going to make person A look good, but it's going to make me look good as well. Okay? This is one of the big reasons why companies do this, because protecting the brand is so very important. It's one of the things I learned in working with organizations, Fortune 100, 500 companies, global organizations. Protecting the brand is important because the brand has value in itself. You think about recently NFL and NBA teams that have been sold. Doesn't matter that they have a superstar record or not. Their brand is worth X amount of dollars in the marketplace. So for a company, they have to protect their brand. They want to bring in people that are going to help protect their brand and help them to move forward, to progress. All right. Thanks for allowing me that little lesson on the hidden job market. Now, what we're going to do, let's go ahead and turn to our prompt today, and then we'll do the demo. And our prompt for today says, identify past alum contacts from Northeastern Illinois University who are most likely to have job leads for Mary. Write a short, compelling reconnection message she can send to explore career advice or job leads in ARAP. It should spark real conversations and lead to real opportunities. So for those of you who may be new to the series, Mary, her name is Mary Mack, and she is our fictitious job candidate. ChatGPT has her resume and her goals and all information about her. And so it just so happens Mary attended Northeastern Illinois University. And so that's why this prompt says what it says. Now, one of the things that I want you to see here A couple of things. Pick out the folks who are most likely to have job leads for Mary. So that's number one. Number two, write a short, compelling reconnection message she can send to explore career advice or job leads. Okay, that's number two. And then we need something solid, something that's going to work. That's number three. All right, so let's see what chat comes up with for us today. And it is thinking. All right, look at this. It's searching for Northeastern University. Okay, I don't know if you saw that, but it said it was actually searching for alum at Northeastern Illinois University. So here we go. Here are a few strategic NEIU connected contacts Mary could reach out to. People who are either in finance roles now or have direct ties to the alumni network and can help open doors. Now, before I show you more, I know that maybe some of you did not attend college. And so this is one of the things that you feel stymies you, hamstrings you, whatever term you want to use, limits you. You can still, even though there will not be a total listing of, there won't be a listing of high schools at all, for example, in LinkedIn, but you could still put in your high school and still search for or identify either groups or individuals that attended your high school. All right, so I needed to say that. But many of you went to college and you've never reached out to anybody from your college. Maybe you reached out to a couple of people that you know continue to keep in contact with, but I would put $5 down, and 98% of you easily have never reached out to people that you don't know that are alum that could help you. So here's how we do it. Look at this, potential contacts. Ruth Ann Griffith. Should we drop names? Grant accounting manager, finance background, NEIU and DePaul, likely understands accounting functions, including AR responsibilities. Where to get this? LinkedIn, there it is. Do y'all see that right on the screen? Ruth Ann Griffith, grant accounting manager. All right. Michael Zerobi, or Zerob, I'm not sure. Director of Alumni Relations, can help connect Mary to any IU graduates working in finance accounting. So here we go. If Mary doesn't want to do the work herself, she can reach out to Michael, and Michael could help. Why? Because he's the Director of Alumni Relations. Leonard Proctor, Assistant Director of Alumni Relations, works with Michael, I'm sure, Great Bridge. Anna Augustine, let's see here, Mesa, cool. Program Coordinator, Alumni Office, another friendly alumni relations contact. You can also tap the NEIU Alumni Association as a hub for networking and introductions to graduates. I just want that to land. To graduates in ARAP, accounting, and finance leadership. Now, here we go. Here's the reconnection message Mary can send. Subject, NEIU alum seeking guidance in ARAP would love your insight. Guidance, seeking guidance, would love your insight. Not your recommendation, not a referral, not a handout. Hi, so-and-so, I hope you're doing well. My name is Mary, and I, like you, I'm a fellow alum of Northeastern Illinois University. I'm currently exploring new opportunities in accounts receivable, accounts payable, and would really value your perspective. Let me ask you something. As someone who's walking a path from NEIU into finance, or who's walked a path from NEIU into finance, what advice would you share about navigating the job market right now, especially in ARAP or related roles? If you know of teams looking to add someone with strong ARAP experience, I'd be grateful for an introduction or any leads you might offer. Thank you for your time and for representing NEIU in your work. I genuinely appreciate even a short conversation. You've got this, and so do I. Warmly, Mary. Now, if you want, says ChatGPT, I can tailor versions of this message for LinkedIn, email, and text, plus a quick script Mary can use in a voicemail or a networking call. Just let me know. You see the sources here. Looks like LinkedIn, Northeastern University, and the web. All right, so let's do this. Let me take you over to my LinkedIn profile, and I've already typed in Northeastern University, Illinois University. So once you log into LinkedIn, you go into the search box, you type in the name of your school, and you do this, hit enter. All righty, and here's what comes up, Northeastern Illinois University. And then we click view page. Look at this, 4 people from your school were hired here. I'm not gonna click it. I don't wanna go down that rabbit hole, but that's just another corridor that can lead to the hidden job market for you. All right, so we're gonna view page, and here's their page. Now, there are two ways, two minutes and one. 2 ways that you can get down this corridor to the hidden job market. I'm gonna show you both ways. First thing you can do, click right here. I shared this with you before. They've hidden this hyperlink. And let's see, let me make this a little bigger. All right, so click the link. And now here we go. We've got pages and pages of Northeastern Illinois University alum. And this is just, I would say, raw data, if you will. Now, I told you the other day, or yesterday, whenever it was, when I did a demo on LinkedIn, that they had changed some things. So I did a little research, and surely they did change some things coming into 2026. They decided to narrow the focus of searches on the platform. Well, I'm sorry, I said it backwards. They decided to broaden the focus so that the searches are not so narrow. You can still get to the data, but not in the way we used to be able to do so. So here we are, you see people is highlighted. I'm at Northeastern University, so these are the people. We know that we're on the alumni page, and we click on those numbers to get here. So all of the folks that we see here are alum from Northeastern Illinois University. All right, so here we go. I'm looking for, so one of the things that I always coach around is looking for a person that might be a hiring manager or a hiring manager's manager. Okay, you follow me? So think about the job that you have had, the job that you may want. Who might be the hiring manager, or what would be the title of the person that would be the hiring manager, or what would be the title of the person who would be the hiring manager's manager? So here's what we're going to do. Because we know the types of jobs that Mary is looking at because of previous segments that we've done, we're going to type in here vice president of finance. That's exactly what we want. All right, so here we go. I'm going to copy that. Let's go back. And this is the little tricky thing about LinkedIn and what they've done. So let's try this one more time. I'm going to paste this in again. I'm going to put it in again. And this time, it's doing what it's supposed to do. So don't get thrown off. LinkedIn can be a little quirky. So it took us to simply doing a general search on LinkedIn for vice president of finance. Even though we were here at People, even though we were here at Northeastern Illinois University, it took us out. But I played with this thing long enough to know how it behaves. Okay. So, all right. So now all of these people, VP account. Now, let's go down here because I want to see, we still have at least 10 pages of people, and there are 10 people on each page. All righty. So that's at least 100. So Honey K. Holt, she happens to be in the Washington, D.C. area. John Coleman, I happen to know John Coleman. John is a mutual connection. So if this were me and I were looking for an opportunity, guess what? Now I know it says Roosevelt University. So let's go down here because we just want to check our work really quickly. There's Northeastern. So after she left Northeastern, she went to Roosevelt. All right. So this is legit because I'll have people who will say, but it says at the top, Roosevelt University. It doesn't say. Okay. So don't say that. Okay. So she's vice president of finance at Capital Building Services Group. But I could reach out to John Coleman and say, hey, John, I'm interested in meeting Honey K. Would you be kind enough to do a virtual introduction for us? I'm also going to look at Honey K's, okay, she actually has a website. So in her contact information, Color My Rug is her website. Why would I be interested in knowing that information? Because we want to always talk to familiar ground. One of the reasons that we're reaching out is because Honey K is a fellow alum. But one of the things we can add to our note, our connection request, is the fact that we visited her website and was truly impressed by her work. Not going to get into all of that. But here we go. So let's go back. And this is what we would do throughout. Now, let's look at one other thing. Vice President Finance Operations. Because Mary attended Northeastern, one of the other things that I did in doing my research on Northeastern was it tells you where it tells you where the alum are living, where they're working, what industries they're in. All of that is, again, obtainable when you click on the alum tab. But many of them, a great majority of them, are still in the Chicagoland area. And so one of the neat things you can do here is go over here to location. And even though they've changed it, we can still go Chicago. And I'm going to do Greater Chicago area. Show results. So now, here we go. People from Northeastern University who are alum, who are in the Greater Chicago area. Look at this. How many do we have here? We have 8 pages. We have 8 pages. All of these folks, and many of them, in my case, I have at least one mutual connection. Isn't that pretty cool? I hope I'm helping somebody right now. I really hope I'm helping somebody. I'm going to speak to this when we finish the demo. Now, here's one more thing you can do, and you'll probably need to watch the replay on this and pause it and do it and play it and pause it and do it. But you can type here, hiring for a specific job title. Or you can click any job title. And I'm going to show you, I want to do this because I want to show you what pops up. Because this part I already know. Now, John Besseril, I believe it is, Besseril, in LaGrange. All righty. And let's click on this. This is what comes up. See the hiring, the hashtag hiring. Global Corporate Controller, Vice President of Finance and CAO, which could mean a lot of things. Chief Accounting Officer, I'm going to assume. But he's hiring for a senior accountant. This was posted 12 days ago. And we get to see all of his background information, which is what we use in our research when we're researching companies and potential employers. Is this cool or what? All right, so let's go back because I told you there were 2 ways. That was just one way with extensions, 1A, B, and C, if you will. All right, so we get here. And so I clicked here the last time, the 51K alumni. But you can click here. And this is what I wanted to tell you about as it relates to the statistical information. So 50,612 alumni. You can search here. You could type in whatever you want to type, vice president of finance, controller, et cetera, et cetera. But look at this, where they work. 1,700 of them work in the Chicago public school system. 643 actually work for the organization, for the institution. How about that? How about that? What does that tell you about this particular university? They are high on alum, on hiring alum. 156 work for JP Morgan Chase. 154 work for Walgreens. We'll probably be helping them look for a job soon. 120 work for United Airlines. Where they live, 49,000 live in the United States. 38,000 of the 50,000 still live in the greater Chicago area, never moved. Or, yeah, et cetera, et cetera. And then there's more information. What do? 7,400 work in education, 5,500 work in business development, 4,600 work in operations. And I'm going to show you something here in a moment. What they're skilled at, what they studied. So you can look up people. Let's say you studied computer science, you studied psychology, you studied accounting. Guess what? You can look them up. All right. And then how you connected, because this is in my account, not Mary's account. Almost all of them are third party, and there's one who is actually I'm actually connected to. So let's say we're looking at operations, because what we do falls under operations. So I'm going to click on it. Brace yourself. Here are the folks who work in operations who are alumni from Northeastern Illinois University. Here they are. And how many are there? There were, I forget how many operations, 4,500. How much time you got? And you just go down the list. You go down the list, show more results. And you go down the list. You go down the list. Are you hearing what I'm saying? All righty. So, all right, let's get out of this, because we've spent, well, well, it was time well spent, because I wanted you guys to see exactly what we can do with this. And let's share. Let me go back to chat, share the screen with chat so that I can get this link for you all. Here we go. I guess I didn't have to do that. Here, there's the link. Let me put it in the comments section for you all. And there it is. So, what did we do today? We went to chat and we asked chat to identify people. It gave us some specific people, told us why, and gave us a message that we can send to those people and others. Who are the others? Well, we did a search in LinkedIn for Mary's College, Mary's University, and we identified all kinds of folks. All kinds of folks. The affinity effect. I want you to write that down. The affinity effect. That's what we're going for here. There are people who treasure their school experience. Some cases, for me, it's high school, because having attended the Fiorello H. LaGuardia High School of Music and Art and the Performing Arts, knowing that our class was featured in a major motion picture, Fame, which became a television show. Those people that you see in the movie, people that you see in the show, I knew personally. No, in some cases, no personally. Unfortunately, some have passed away. but no personally re- reconnect with on a regular basis, there's an affinity there. No, I didn't have that at John Jay or Howard. Didn't have that experience there. Some of you, your college days are the days where you have that affinity baked in. And so someone says they attended, your school, in this case, Northeastern. Guess what? Go Cats, right? Our saying, our slogan is music and art forever, M&A forever. That when we all get together, that's one of the things we say. I've recently read a post of a fellow alum, and that's how she ended her post. M&A forever. That's our thing. There's an affinity there. You need to lean into the affinity effect. All right. I shared this with you today because this market is, I told you, it's ridiculous. And just applying for jobs, though you need to do that, that's not just like that's not the only prescription for success. Just like with getting over this stomach flu, I had the Tylenol. Yes, I'll name the brand. I had the Tylenol for the aches and pains, and I had something else for the flu symptoms, and I had the Pepto-Bismol for the upset stomach. I had 3 different things in addition to the hydration to get rid of the dehydration that I was suffering. So 3, 4 different things, and then bland food for sustenance. So five avenues to success, 5 avenues to recovery. So I need you guys to understand that one way of trying to get hired is not going to do it in this marketplace. It's like a nasty virus. Okay. And you've got to attack it from multiple points. All right. So I'm going to stop talking. I went way over time, but again, I believe it was time well spent. I hope you feel the same way. Please watch the replays. This is one that if you've never liked one of my videos, hit the like button on YouTube. This is one you should like. If you've never liked the video, you liked it, but you didn't press the thumbs up. This is one I think you should. Yesterday and today, I think, matter of fact, all week, because I sacrificed for you guys. Oh my goodness. Okay, now I'm getting selfish. Let's see what we got going on here. So Victoria came in. Hey, Victoria, thanks for joining us today, and said, William, hope all is well with you. Trying to plug back in. Bless you. Thank you for plugging back in. And again, I know that there are many of you who watched this on Instagram or LinkedIn. So thank you so much. And let's see what else we have. Daniel says, this exploration on LinkedIn search techniques is highly valuable and deserves numerous reviews. Yeah, spend some time with this. Maybe this is what you set aside time for in the weekend. Okay, because I believe it's that important. Let's see who it says. Dawn Lewis says, once again, mind blown. Bless you. Thank you. TJ Richardson, this is awesome. 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100. Thanks for sharing this with us. You're welcome. And this is the benefit for me of having my own platform. I can't do all of this the way I want to do it in programming constraints, within programming constraints. And so here, this is where I get to be upfront with you. I get to let you know what I know and to show you how to do it. And there's some videos that I'm working on. Again, this week has been really crazy because I haven't felt well. But as I've been laying in the bed, I've been putting notes in my phone. And so just know that I'm going to find a way to clone myself so that I can get all of this stuff done. But I'm going to be releasing some videos on the channel. So that's another reason for you to subscribe, because these won't be things that you'll see pop up in LinkedIn or on Facebook. These are only going to be videos that are resident on YouTube. So you want to subscribe, and make sure you subscribe. When you hit the subscribe bell, there's an option for all. So you want to do that. And that way you'll be notified when they go live. All righty, I'm going to get out of here. Yes, I made sure I put that prompt in the comment section. By the way, remember the QR code. If you're using a mobile device of any sort, know how to get downloads or forward them to your computer, because this is going to create downloads. Otherwise, do this, go here. Free AI University waitlist.manus.space. This is where you join Free AI University. It is going to be launching soon. Learn how to generate income from AI. I'm showing you how to use AI to get a job, but I also want you to know how to use AI to generate income, because it may take a little while longer. It might, but maybe this is the introduction to another stream of income for you. Before you get the job, you can bring in some income. All righty. So that's what that's all about. And remember, if you already subscribed when I first introduced this to you, please go back and click again. Try to subscribe again. We had a database, not a breach, but a loss, because I did some updating and I did not build into the code a protection. And when it tested, it erased the database and started over. So if you signed up before, please go back, sign up again. And this is the same link that's been scrolling the entire time and on the bottom of the screen. So again, I thank you, and you're going to thank me once everything goes live. So, all right, listen, you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Whatever you do between now, tomorrow, 12 noon Eastern time, stay safe. And remember 3 things. God loves you. I love you. And there's nothing you can do about it. Bye-bye, everybody.
Wow, that was fantastic. I haven't been this excited to learn about something since I left basketball. Anyway, Mr. Craig did another great job of sharing an AI prompt that anyone can use in their job search. Be sure to join him every day, Monday through Friday at noon Eastern, on his LinkedIn profile or his YouTube channel called Get Up and Get a Job. You can watch the replays there as well. And while you're at it, share this information with someone you know who wants or needs a new job. I've got to run. My team needs me. But keep up the great work, Mr. Craig. You're providing a great service for the community. I'm going to tell all of my players about daily AI prompts for job seekers with William Craig III.